Hello everybody, this is Molly. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are having a cool day at least. I tell you, this temperature is going to get the best of us, huh? But anyway, I'm having fun staying indoors, crafting. Boy, I almost said that wrong. Anyway, staying indoors and cropping and scrapping, to my heart's content, and just having a blast, and of course watching one YouTube video after another. Thanks to everybody who keeps making those wonderful videos. But this is what I finally finished. Not that it looks girly, but this is the beach journal I've done for myself. We're going on a trip to Florida, and I made a mini for my husband, a little bit more masculine than this, and this is the one I made for me. Now, I want to start off, you can see here all the dyed seam binding and things I did. In there is a little bit of things I bought from an Etsy shop. It's called Abby and Danielle, and it's some pretty little trims that I bought from them. And then this is a charm, and I want to apologize. I was lucky enough to be part of a Leone Castro's on the Scrap Beach charm swaps last year, and I've got some of the most beautiful charms ever. And this was one of the ones I got. I've altered it just a little because the original charm that I got had some purple in it, and as you can see in the book, this doesn't have purple. So I took the purple parts out, left all the rest, and then I added this fish that I had, and this little charm was blank, and so I just added some paper, seashell paper on it. But the rest of the charm was from one of those ladies in the swap, and I'm so sorry to say I don't remember the name. I should have been smart enough to keep the cards. But I have some beautiful charms, and I hope to get to use them all. But whoever sent me this, thank you so much for it, and I love it. Okay, what you'll see is these minis are made out of, if you see the paper lines over here, I kind of laid them out. I used Graphic 45's Tropical Travelogue line, which is stunning, bright, vibrant, tropical. Tim Coffey's new travel paper lines, and then there's 2 packs of that, and I've pretty well butchered up this whole stack, so that's almost gone. This is the designer paper, specialty papers, and here's the designer paper portion of it. Aren't those papers beautiful? And then the other lines I used out of my old stash, which I'd be embarrassed for anybody to see anyway how much, but this is the Sea Glass collection from K & Company, and it's just beautiful. One of my favorite. It's got these weathered wood looks to them, and then one of my favorite prints in there, I may have used them all, is there was a seashell print in there. You'll see a lot of it in the book, but luckily this is an old pad, but I have 2 of them, one left. The old Graphic 45 on the boardwalk, which is one of my all-time favorites. And then something I used here, I don't know if you ladies and gents had ever seen them, but a while back Prima had done these ledger packs, and there's one in what they called brights and one in the pastels, and I think they've done another couple since then. I need to get the other ones, but I love them. They were coordinated to go with their lines. You'll see where they, the designs on the pages were meant to match their, like there's one from their Christmas line. Wait till you see what I do with there. There's Christmas. Anyway, but they're beautiful ledger papers, and I use those instead of stamping journaling lines. See all the different colors and things you can get. You'll see where I use them in the book for tag backs and pull-out sheets and all. So let's get started with the mini and see what you think. Now on the cover, I did, I don't know if you can hardly see it on here, but I had crackled the chipboard, painted it with crackling and then white. So I love the edge of that. Of course, there's the Tim Coffey paper. I'm thinking I need to do something else here, but I don't know what I want to do. And then, of course, a lot of the ribbons and things, and I just love the jingle jangle of the charm. Oh, I wish I could remember who gave it to me, who I got it from. And then this is one of the, it's actually the cover, piece of the artwork I cut out from the cover of the Graphic 45 tablet. And then if you can tell, I just kind of whitewashed some paint over it because it was really, really, really vibrant compared to this. And also I whitewashed over it to tone it down a little bit. And then I put a little metal corner on here, and not to take up too much of your times here, but I went to Michael's yesterday with my little 15% off coupon. God knows if it's a sale, I got to go. But they had 15% off, and then these metal embellishments were 40% off. So 40% off first, and then 15% off. That brings them to just right at 50% off. And they are just as pretty as they can be. They're calling the line Memento. I think it's the Michaels set of recollections. They're going to call it Mementos. But these are beautiful kind of heavyweight corners. They have the little adhesive piece on there, foam piece to lift them up and all. And I just loved them. I bought myself a couple of packs each of those. So they were like $3.99, came down to right at $2. I'm not sure how that would compare if I bought them online, but they're in my hot little hands now, so I went ahead and bought them. But anyway, I whitewashed one of them and put it there. Okay, so here's on the sea glass collection. This was that seashell paper I was telling you about I love. And then you're going to see where I've mixed. Let me see if I can show you here. I struggle with how to do this. There's On the Boardwalk. There's Tim Coffee. There's Tropical Travelogue. That's, you know, so you'll see where I've just mixed all the papers. So I've made a flap here, and you can see the pieces here. And then from the Graphic 45 collection, I don't know if you can even still see underneath here. They had these pretty beautiful pieces of artwork. However, I didn't really care for the ladies' faces on there. They had kind of a you know, Brazilian look to them, or almost gypsy look or something. I didn't really care for that, so I used the cards, and then I used some pieces from some other pieces from the line, and covered them with that. So I like that a little bit better. And then here's you know, I just used a little tiny attacher from Tim Holtz, you know, and attached one of the beautiful On the Boardwalk pieces of artwork there. There's one of the weathered wood looks paper from the sea glass collection, and then there's just an old piece of paper I attached to the back to give it a different look. So those poke in there. There's the bright tropical Travelogue, and then another one of the pretty pieces of artwork from On the Boardwalk. There's a Tim Coffee piece. Here's paper from God knows which lines. There's another one of the corners from Michaels, and then this comes out, and that I just mixed the two blues together, so pretty. And then this lifts up. There's another one of the little tags from On the Boardwalk, and so that made a pretty little insert there. Let me see if I can look through the camera and do this. Okay, this next page, and as you can imagine, the book is 6 inches by 12 inches, so kind of a fun little journaling size. Okay, I put two little, there's more of that seashell paper. I put a little belly band here, and then I put this one is actually where you can stick something in it, and what it's meant to do is hold that thing from slipping through. There's another one of the pieces of artwork from Graphic 45, and I don't know if you can see behind it. Like that lady's got my family's nose or something. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, but I didn't care for that, so I covered it up with this Graphic 45 artwork. Now, a lot of the pieces from the On the Boardwalk collection had color on them, like this one. This one didn't. It was just the pretty sepia colors. But if you can tell, I watercolored like just the softest shade of blue on the water and on her hat, a little bit of green there, a little yellow on her shoes, put a little rhinestone on the fish, and all to liven that up. And then this piece that's a pull out, again, I layered, I don't know what she looked like, but anyway, I layered that one over her. And then this has got a magnet underneath it, and it opens up, and it's just a big pretty piece for whatever you want. Again, it slips in the belly band, and that little thing keeps it from going through. And then at the top of here is where, let me see if I can pull this out. You can see this is the Prima Ledger paper, and this may have been snowflakes or something for all I care. I don't know where it came from, but anyway, it matches the paper well enough, so I used that. And then here's some just other paper I had from a paper stack to match the colors. But I like how that went with it, and kind of, you know, citrused it up, kiwi color it up, and I like that I don't have to stamp journaling lines. I can just write on there. Okay, the back of this is more paper from the Sea Glass collection. This is from, I think, On the Boardwalk. This piece right here is a pretty little sayings. I used some in my husband's book as well from Melody Ross. Look at that lady's waist, for goodness gracious sakes. I'm shaped exactly the opposite. But anyway, there's some pretty seashell paper. And then this insert right here, this is one of those little clips that they're selling at Michael's now. You can see it's yellow. And what I did on there was just cut out from one of the papers they had, By the Sea, By the Sea, By the Beautiful Sea. So I mounted on there. And then these are just two of the pieces from On the Boardwalk. And then this little thing opens. How cute is that? And then this is a piece of packaging for one of the lines. I just used it. Put this on top of it. Cover the back of it with that. But I just thought it was pretty and looked kind of sandy. So those go in there. Okay. And then this next page again has a pull-out. And see, this is one of the Prima papers. And it goes with one of their lines. I'm not sure which one. But it matches this perfectly. So I used it, and then on the back I just put some of the seashell paper. So I like the journaling look that it gives you. Okay, on this next page, I made, here again is one of the little graphic 45 I covered over, and then I made this little, hold on if I could get this. I made this little envelope out of one of the Tim Coffee papers. And these two little pieces here are from the on the boardwalk punch out sheets. And then this of course is from the Tropical Travelogue. And there's some of the journaling paper from Prima. And that's just, these labels came on a sheet like these two were side by side. So I just folded them round to the corners and then it made the little booklet. But don't want to overlook that beautiful little butterfly there. That pokes in there. Okay. This page right here. Now, gosh, ooh, hold on just a second. I hope I can show y'all this and you can see. Oh, yeah, I think you can. You see that effect right there? Isn't that beautiful? So it looks like those little fishes. That little fish is actually underwater. And what that is goosebump spray. I bought this on a, I'd seen a Laura Dennison video a while back where she'd use goosebumps. I actually think it was on a Halloween thing. I'm not real sure. But it's from Sukaneko, if that's how you pronounce it. She was bragging about the product. Well, I bought it, and I haven't used it all this time. And I pulled it out. And let me tell you, I didn't do it until kind of the last. But if I knew then what I know now, I'd have put that on more pages. Isn't that pretty? Just the softest effect. And what she had done was, like she had stamped on a page, sprayed it with that texture, and then inked over it. And, of course, used that texture as a resist. So it was real pretty. So this insert right here, if you can see that's an insert, is showing off some of the Tim Coffee papers. It is actually a craft envelope that I just covered the flap with these longer pieces of paper and inserted there, but I like the look of it. And that paper's stunning. I mean, just yum. Okay, and then here's a little insert I made here with one of the ledger pages. Again, this is one of the packaging pieces from one of the K & Company things I got. Okay, on the back of this page, what the heck does that say? Choose for yourself. See that girl sitting there? How cute. There's, of course, some of my dyed seam binding. There's a little piece of bling I got from Michael's on sale. And then this piece is this is the thing that you put your pictures on or whatever you're going to attach to that. And then I made this little pocket using the Tim Holtz on the edge die. And then inserted behind it, because it's open, is now see, that's my kind of woman there. Look at those hips and thighs and all. That's cute. Is a piece from the on the Boardwalk collection and some of the pretty coral. So I like that. And then here's something that I did like on my husband's. And of course I stole this idea straight from Jan Nyers. She's Yorkie Yodel Dog. Isn't that cute? On YouTube. And she has got to be one of the most talented designers on YouTube. And she teaches at a local scrapbook store where she lives, and gosh, I wished I lived near there, or she lived near here or something, so I could go to one of her classes. I'm just grateful she shares her talent with us on YouTube. So these little things, of course, all have pull-out tags. And then this one, the last book I did, I left both of these small, but this one I thought, what the heck, let me go ahead and make it bigger. And it actually unfolds. You know, so I've got a bigger opportunity there. This one pulls out from the top. Oh, those papers are so pretty. And then this one pulls out from the top, so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is one of the Tim Coffee. This is a little piece of stone, supposed to look like beach glass, I guess. A little seahorse. Horse? Okay, horse. And then this is actually from a paper line I got from Joann's. It has nothing to do with this. It's a beautiful blue and yellow paper line Sue had sent me, and I went and bought some of the embellishments for it. And this was in there. It is not glued down in the middle, but I'm thinking I'll just do a little picture here and a little picture here. But I like that. Okay, this page, I just folded the page. Let's see if I can do it right. Like I folded the page in half and then tucked that a half underneath in here. So in other words, this is the one side of the print and this is the other. And then he glued it in the middle, just right there, so it made two little slide-in pocket pages. Here's another one of those graphic 45 ledger papers, and the colors just, it's like they were dyed to go with this. And again, I think this is from the Christmas collection. But anyway, so I use those ledger papers there. That's an old Making Memories, I think it's Making Memories, I don't really remember. Frame, could be Cane Company, from a long time ago. Love the color of it, and I just put one of the Tim Coffey seahorses behind there. Okay, and then there's just a big old blank page there. This is one of the Tim Coffey vellum frames. I have just attached it at the top here so a picture can go underneath it. And then from the side here, another one of the Prima journaling, isn't that cute? Papers, and then another Tim Coffey paper, or I think it's Tropical Travelogues actually. But anyway, a pretty paper that goes with that. So you can see I'm keeping the book kind of flat. Isn't that paper just beautiful? That's the Tim Coffey. Okay, here's another one of the little fold over sheets. Okay, here's Carefree Holiday. This is from the cover of the thing, and I put just another piece of packaging from K & Company on the back of it. In the middle of it is a piece of the Prima journaling. I just love those papers. There's another piece of the back of it. I like that. And then here you go. Here is another piece. This is straight from the cover. See, this is the family nose after the surgery. No, I'm kidding. That other one had a big old nose. Anyway, so this is one of the Tropical Travelogue, just straight off the cover of the thing. And then of course I used a piece of packaging. This was actually from the tiny attacher. Tiny attacher I just bought from Tim Holtz. I just used the piece of packaging on there because I like the swirl on it. So that's the pieces in there. This, it was killing me to think of doing anything to cover up this paper. It's just stunning. Again, this is just a piece of vellum I've just partially attached so I can slip my picture under it. And what the heck is hiding up in there but another journaling thing I've just stapled a little card to, because I didn't like that part. So I stapled the card to there, and it actually says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Friday, I guess. Anyway, but isn't that pretty, that ledger paper? And there's the back of it. And we're getting to almost the end of the book. There's the back of that page. How in God's name am I supposed to put anything on there? I don't know. I'll have to see what I'm going to do. And then I've made this little piece with the fold over. Oop, almost knocked the camera over. A little piece of the journaling inside. One more of the On the Boardwalk. I just love these ladies. You know, so they all have kind of thicker thighs, thicker waist. I just love them. But anyway, and then a piece of the Tim Coffey paper in the back. A fold over piece in there, made a pocket. There's the back of the page. And then last but certainly not least, somewhere in my possession, I have something about traveling and, you know, the journey home and all. But I'm hoping to have just a beautiful sunset picture there and all. And then there's the back of the book, and why doesn't it want to close? And there's the back of the book. I love that whitewash paper. Okay, so there's my journal. I like it. Can't wait to use it and all, and sure had fun mixing and matching the lines. Now, if y'all are still awake and want to hang in for just another second, I want to show you just the littlest haul ever that I did. I went to Michael's. My intention was to buy, they had photo boxes on sale, 5 for $10, you know, $2 a piece. And normally the prints are nothing that I would want to ever use, so I went in there thinking, well, I'm going to buy those boxes. They're pretty good size. And I'm going to reconfigure them and make myself a mini to go in them. Because I saw how, you know, some of the ladies are doing different things, and I've had fun making boxes. But for $2, why not get a box already put together? I could cover with the paper I want and just go with it. Well, I went in and they had this print. Well, the heck with that. I'm not covering that. That's absolutely beautiful. It matches my room to a T. I mean, this is exactly what the colors in my room and things. So I bought a couple of those, $2. I bought this one for $2. Look at that. Is that cute or what? You know, I can't wait to make a mini to go inside that. You know, so I stacked up on some photo boxes. Okay, but last but certainly not least, have you seen this new stack of papers? I love it. I was almost leaving, so glad I wasn't buying paper, so proud of myself. And then I came across this. It's called Steampunk Botanica. And it's beautiful. Now, all the papers in it are glossy, and they have some skulls and skeletons kind of sprinkled throughout. Whatever. Okay, but let me just take you through the papers real quickly. I'm going to have to turn it sideways. Sorry. Did I mention the papers are glossy? Beautiful red. Kind of a damask look. Look at that gorgeous butterfly. Okay, did I mention a skull? Well, how easy would that be to cover up? Okay, skull's gone. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Oh my God, that is just stunning. And not only are they shiny, you can feel a little embossed texture on there. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've got, oh my God, isn't that stunning? Look at that. Okay. This beautiful green, I love it. Steampunk, love it. Okay, beautiful. Not wild, but okay, whatever. If you were lining the inside of a box or something, it's cute. Birdcage. Okay, seriously, they've got a skull in the birdcage. So, how easy would that be to cover? I could live with that. Just beautiful. The border. Oh, that's stunning. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Now, is this the one? Let me see. I think it is. There's one of these that the print when you get, no, that's not it. When you get close, it's actually skulls. That's not it, but I'm not a white background fan. Oh gosh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Now, the little toot toots put spider webs in there, but if I hadn't have told you, would you have noticed? Isn't that just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Okay. Ball's just seconds away. I can feel it. Beautiful red. Oh, look at that. Okay. Keys and butterflies. Oh my gosh, is there too much better than that? Not. I can't imagine it. Beautiful green. Sorry, I may be. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. I mean, you can even see it with the old Curiosity Shop. I mean, just how pretty is that? Oh. Okay, pretty, pretty, pretty. Again, a white background I'm a fan of. Beautiful red. Skulls, won't be using that one. But there it is anyway. Isn't that stunning? Stunning. Gorgeous. Sorry, I just, y'all know me in paper. Beautiful, beautiful. And then borders, sheets that are just, I can't wait to use them. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I could live without him, but that's okay. We can cover that. I mean, wouldn't that be where you put something anyway? And then this is another one of the ones I'm saying, skulls, forget that. And that's the end of the book. So it was on sale for $11.99 with the 15% coupon. It brought it down to right at $10. So of course, didn't have to have one, I had to have two. But anyway, so I love it. I've never been a fan too much of glossy paper, but this one caught my eye and I cannot wait to do something wonderful with it. I have not creased it yet or seen how it's going to bend or anything like that, but I will figure my way through it. I love it. So fall is right around the corner. Fall's my favorite time. And thank y'all so much. Sorry if I'm boring y'all to tears. Y'all have fun scrapping. See you soon. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Keep sending those videos. And thanks so much everybody for the comments. I love them. You make my day with those things. I tell you, I'm so bad on not answering all of them. But they mean the world to me. Okay, enough rambling. Y'all have fun. Bye-bye.